Okay, so here's some of the hardware we're going to be using. We've got the old beaten up remote, complete with electrical tape battery cover, which we're going to be replacing with the iPhone 3G, running our CommandFusion software. Now, to learn the IR, we're going to be using the GlobalCache IR learner. Now, I've got that is just a serial piece of hardware, serial COM port, and I've got that plugged into my USB to serial adapter, and got that going into my Mac, which is running Windows via VMware Fusion. And I'm just going to plug that back in with one hand, that's tricky. Now, the actual unit that's going to be sending out the IR signals to control my TV is a GlobalCache GC-100-12. Basically, this unit has Ethernet in, which sits on the network to allow it to be controlled by my iPhone. We've got serial ports, 2 relay outputs, 6 multi-purpose IR output or sensor inputs, and I've got the first 3 configured to IR outs and the last 3 configured for sensor inputs. But for this demonstration we'll just be using the first IR port. And we've got the Apple Airport Extreme seen over here, which all our Wi-Fi communication goes through, and then that is eventually plugged into the GlobalCache Ethernet port. And now we'll jump into the Windows programming side of it. Alright, so here's the GUI Designer software running on our Windows PC, and I've created a project here for controlling my TV, just a few quick buttons that I drew up in Photoshop, and now I'm going to assign commands to each button to allow it to control my TV through the GlobalCache GC-100, and we're learning through the GlobalCache learner. Now what I'll do is I'll start up the GlobalCache software, which is connected via the COM port, and I'm just going to learn the channel up button, and as you can see that's automatically generated some code for us. On our GC100 we're actually using module 4 connector 1, so I'll just change that and learn it again, and you'll notice that it's changed to update. Now we'll just copy that and we'll create a new command for our channel up button. Now we'll call the command TV channel up, give it a quick description, and the command value we paste into here. And now the GC100 requires that we terminate each command with a carriage return in hex 0D, and that's our complete command. Now we'll change the system details to the IP address of the GC100 on my network. The port we're using is 4998, which is the standard port for the GlobalCache hardware. Now we're going to call this system, the name of the unit, and we're using the TCP protocol. So now you can see we've created a TV channel up command under the GC100-12 system. Now I'll go and create one more command for the channel down. First we have to learn the channel down button on the remote. Now that's done. Okay. Copy that, and if we select this command first and go to create new, it uses the existing details for that system to make it the job quicker. Now we'll do channel up, oops, sorry, channel down, and paste the new command in there again. terminate the command with a carriage return. I'll just double check port details are all correct, and we'll add that one. So now I've got our channel down command and our channel up command. Now we can assign this simply by clicking, dragging it to the channel up button. You can see it gets highlighted, and you can see visually that the button has the TV channel up command assigned to it. I can do the same for the channel down button. We can also go in, double click on a button and select it from the command and macro list. So just leave those channel up. We can have a repeat delay, so if you hold down the button on the iPhone, it will continue to channel down without having to keep on tapping. So we'll put a repeat delay of 500 milliseconds in there. Okay, I'll change this to 500 millisecond repeat. Okay, now I'll save that. And we can now upload it to our iPhone using the upload service. Start. Now I can get my iPhone out and go into the settings, go down to CommandFusion, and here we just change the details to match what we've got on the screen. So it's 102. Just got to quickly change that. To 102. Now I'll go back out of settings, start up iViewer, and you'll see that that's connected, showing the device ID, and here it has loaded the interface. Okay, so now that I've uploaded the configuration to the iPhone, I can now use the channel up and down buttons to control what is happening on the TV. Hold it to quickly cycle through with a 500 millisecond delay. And I've also added a power off command. And power back on.